Hey, howdy, and a big welcome back to Clemhawks, everybody. I'm Yak, ready to take you through yet another Minnesota Twins video here, and this is the exact same thing we did with Luis Arraez the other week. It is time to talk about some All-Stars. I talked about it in a live stream earlier this week, and my friends, it is quite honestly right where we are sitting. We are a month out from the All-Star Game, the Home Run Derby, and the Minnesota Twins, they have some guys that need to be going over those All-Star festivities. We talked about Luis Arraez, obviously 100%. He's got to be there, batting .354 on the season now after a couple more games since we last talked. The guy literally has struck out 19 times in 195 at-bats, 27 base on balls, 21 RBIs, 3 homers. Those aren't the numbers, those RBIs and homers that we're talking about. 69 hits for the Minnesota Twins this season, leading the team by 16 over Jorge Polanco, who's played 3 more games and has a grand total of 21 more at-bats. So, yeah, you're talking about a guy who's been very effective at getting on base. He's the power numbers, right? Even the doubles aren't really there. But when you can just consistently get on base, and for Luis Arraez, a guy that is not a power guy, Luis Arraez is a guy that just makes contact and puts it where they ain't. He has an OPS, this is the crazy part here, of over 860. All right, this is a guy that literally has 3 home runs and 2 or 5 doubles on the season, no triples, and this is the guy that's got an 860 OPS in the MLB. All right, that is absolutely insane. The splits, he's gotten better on base percentage than he does slugging percentage, and he's at 860. That is absolutely ridiculous, folks. I can't understate that enough. That is messed right up, but that comes with the territory of having a .354 batting average and a .438 on base percentage. Honestly, you talk about the OBP, you know what? The next closest guy that's played any games is Gilberto Celestino, who's at .395. Well, you know what? That's still 43 odd points lesser than Luis Arraez, and Luis Arraez has done this over a 55 game stretch so far this season. That is phenomenal, my friends. And by the way, Celestino also has a lesser slugging percentage, so crazy, right? And then next guy you talk about, I don't know if he's going to be an all-star, if the Minnesota Twins fan base is going to push him there or not, or if he's just going to be a guy at the Home Run Derby, which I really hope he would be. That would be sweet to see a pure speed guy like Byron Buxton be in the Home Run Derby with his 18 home runs and what he's doing. And of course, the guy's a pure power guy too, don't get me wrong, but his combination of skills out there in the outfield and on the base paths and hitting the ball, unreal. Number one, to be an all-star, I bet you he has to ride that batting a little bit better and get up there to the 240s batting average to be an all-star in the All-Star game. But right now, you know what, you keep slugging, you get up to about 25 home runs by the All-Star break, you're talking about a guy who's going to be in the Home Run Derby almost for sure unless he declines. So Byron Buxton, write him down as a participant of All-Star Weekend. Does that matter if he's an All-Star or a Home Run Derby player? I don't really care. It gives the Twins fans a reason to watch him, all right? And then the other guy you got to really look into here, you could make mention of Jorge Polanco, although I really don't see anything that jumps off the page at me when it comes to Jorge Polanco about why he would be an MLB All-Star. But you come on down over here to the guys on the pitching staff, and you go to the guy that has 5 wins, 3 losses, a .281 ERA for the Minnesota Twins here, 34 hits against, 15 runs all season in 48 innings pitched, 15 walks. So that whip is nice and at 1, and well, just above 1. Sorry, 49 instead of 48. Goofed that. I was looking at the wrong thing. 45 strikeouts in 48 innings pitched, and an opponent's batting average of a .194. All right, so that's what you're talking about. This is Joe Ryan, a guy who I think by all means the word deserves to be there at the MLB All-Star Game. That is for sure, but does it happen? Who knows? And if not, right, I'll throw in another name that's popping up here right top of the list with 4 wins for the Minnesota Twins right now, Griffin Jax. This guy's, as far as I know, out of nowhere. .259 ERA out of the pen, 21 games played, 31.1 innings pitched, 1 save, 4 wins. The whip is not too bad, pretty close to 1.1. And you're looking at a guy who's given up, 9 earned runs out of the pen in 31 and the third innings and has 36 strikeouts. So the guy right there, too, that could be getting a nod, no problem about it. And realistically, in the Minnesota Twins bullpen, I don't think there's anyone else you're really looking at that's going to be a superstar, the kind of guy that gets to the All-Star game just because he got there on merit. So, folks, that's it, right? Joe Ryan, Byron Buxton, Luis Arraez. If you don't have at least 2 out of 3 of those guys at the MLB All-Star game, something's gone wrong here in Minnesota Twins land. I'm Yak. This is Clemhawks up on Yoda here.